I dream in phosphorus.
What up, Buzz man? We back with the Bears Wise video. I'm Casey.
This is Court, and
Can't
I'm
take
knocking
Court
over
nowhere.
stuff. Yeah, you know what? It's just like, like they can never take me to nice places, though. You know, it's just like, look, tipping over things. Prime example.
It's like that glass shatter moment when it's dead silent. Somebody drops something and it breaks.
Like,
everybody looks like what just happened?
Like,
Yo, Buzz fam, we don't know anything about Sleep Token or getting taken back to see Eden or whatever. But we here for it.
Yep.
Popped off about a year ago. So we're down to figure out what's going on. If you guys are new here, welcome to the Buzz fam. Just know we don't do research ahead of time. We like to be surprised. We have a scheduler. She goes through and figures out what's trending or like what people have requested the most and puts it on our schedule, sends us an email with all the links, and we just open them and react accordingly.
Facts. Yep.
Like when Court drops.
Yeah, just like this. Yeah.
We react
instant
accordingly.
drop. Instant drop, y'all.
But let's check it out.
Yep.
I dream in phosphorescence, bleed through spaces, see you drifting past the fall, but no one told you where to go.
Yo, so this is visual right here. First of all, it looks like he's the fallen angel, right? The devil.
Yeah.
But he's holding, it looks like the apple.
Yeah.
Right? And then it looks like he's got roots. So maybe he was the tree.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And he got that Reaper.
And you got the Reaper coming through. So you like, so I'm wondering, like, if it wasn't in this depiction, if it wasn't just the snake that was the devil whispering for them to get the apple and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what, though? Also, like, we do know that, also, too, like, we knew that Lucifer was an angel.
Right. That was fallen. Right.
Too, as well. So, yeah, it's like a lot of mixism thing going on right now.
And, I mean, this dude's voice and, like, singing.
Yeah.
It's good.
Told you where to go. We dive through crystal waters, perfect oceans, but no one told me not to breathe. And now the weightlessness recedes.
Sound like he's saying that he's drowning. Because he said, I'm like going through this ocean, right? Like, and he's like, but nobody told me not to breathe. And now this weightlessness, because like when you're in water, you're like weightless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unless you like sink into the bottom, like unless like you're like a rock.
But that's what I kind of think he means. Like he got like enveloped in the ocean, but it's like the first time he'd been in the ocean.
Yeah.
So nobody told him not to breathe. So then he breathed in a bunch of water and he drowns.
Mm-hmm.
And then he sinks.
But then he comes back up because he drowned it,
Well, but then he's weightless, right? So like he's feeling this weightlessness of being like just floating around the ocean. That's what I think. Maybe I'm way off, but
Weightlessness recedes. Mama, those eyes like fire. I'm a wind insect. You're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell, and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire. I will travel far beyond the path of reason. Take me back to Eden. Take me back to Eden.
So it's just kind of like, too, I mean, because like I'm obviously like we all know the story of how Adam and Eve ate the forbidden fruit, and then they were casted from Eden, and it's just like. And it's like with that story, like they're like, okay, you know what? Like we get to kind of like see what life is like outside of it all. With like seeing that the grass ain't always greener though.
Definitely ain't greener after.
I mean, like ain't like definitely ain't greener like now that they're like cast it out though. And it's just like okay, and it's just like just like with what my man's experiencing right here. Now that he's seen like what life is like really like though. Hey. Like Eden must not have been that bad. Let me get back to like where my roots are. Like let me get back to like where it all started though, so I could kind of like, like I make things right though, like make amends, I think though, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm also wondering then now that the way you explain that is like, is this a metaphor for like life? Like, like everybody says like, I wish I could go back to being young or being a kid when I didn't have all this responsibility to being an adult and having like pay bills and this and this and this. Like life was way easier until I did this, and then you make your first mistake, right? And then there's no net to catch you anymore. Because you've been cast out to the world.
Yeah. And also I'm thinking too, though, it's just like, it's just like him saying that, I want to, kind of like reverse that mistake or whatever that I made, though, I won't. Yeah. Yeah. It's like he wants to go back, but it's like ain't no turning back from that, though. Like you already made the mistake, so it's just.
And now you
got to like live with it. Like you got to,
But I mean, if we're being 100%, they made the biggest mistake because they damned us all.
Yeah. Yeah.
They started this problem.
Yeah. Now we're all led into temptation now.
It's not my fault.
Like the mind ain't strong no more because of
blame Adam and Eve. That's good.
Well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust.
I like the way he does a really good job of painting like a picture for you. Like I'm waking up and I'm spitting blood and I'm doing this and I'm just like this meat blob like floating through, like coming through.
Yeah,
right?
it's like hanging like cold cuts.
Hanging like cold cuts. And it sounds like he's like waking up from like a bender or something, right? Like he just feels like meh. And then I got these calls coming in and I ain't trying to hear that, but like that's life still ringing me,
Yeah.
And they use this prop like perfectly in this video.
Cold cuts, missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. White roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I have become.
And then, also with like obviously like what he's saying is like super duper deep, man. But I'm going back to just kind of like the style, just like the pattern, the flow of like of what he's doing though, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And then like as we transition to like this part of the song, it feels, I mean, like although it's like a certain type of feel, like the certain type of like rockish type of feel, like I like how it kind of like switched up a little bit though, because like it does like remind me of kind of like more of like an urban type, like type of swing though, like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's kind of like in a way hip hop ish, R&B-ish in a way, just like the cadence style that, he's like, I'm chopping up on here though. Yeah. Yeah.
Rise up, I need you to see me for what I have become. My mind, those eyes like fire, I'm a winged insect, you're a few. Cause it goes to show, does it not, that we've no idea what we've got until we lose it.
Yep.
And no amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it.
That's the truth right there. Right? Because you don't know what you got until it's gone. And it's like, it doesn't even matter how much you love something. Like, unless you continuously choose to keep like loving the thing you got, you're going to forget about it until it's gone. And then you're going to regret the fact that you lost the thing that you loved. Like, that's very like deep way of like discovering or like illustrating that, right? Because like you could love something at a time and then like go astray, right?
And then you're like, damn. Because obviously like you're like missing, parts of that though, you know what I mean? And it's just like some of those things or whatever, like whatever was in your past. So like those were some of those things, that made you whole though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like, damn, like now that it's not here now, and it's, man, it's crazy, man.
That's
'Cause I know
wild.
that all of us like went through something like that.
Facts.
Trust.
If we don't choose it, and I don't know what's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to bite back in anger. No amount of self-absorption fury will bring back the glory of innocence.
And I like the way he talks about like, he's like, I don't know what's biting me, but I'm about to bite back.
Yeah.
Because he's like saying like, I basically hit rock bottom and I don't know what's taking me down here. I don't know what this path is that I've been on, but I'm done with that path.
Yeah.
And so now I'm letting that go. I'm biting back so I can get rid of whatever is biting me so I can be free of whatever is this dead weight that's got me.
Exactly. Perfect track, man. I love how it just progresses, man. You start off with the calmness, then you get like the in between, and you get the we about to like really start to like take off here, and then all of a sudden it's just like, damn, it's just like chaotic. It's just like everything that was kind of just like built up inside. It's like it's now coming up now because like you know what I mean?
Well, but it's not only that; it's telling this. It aligns perfectly with the story because they make the mistake. They eat the forbidden fruit, right? They get cast out of Eden. They're drowning in the ocean. They're going to hell.
Yep.
They realize that it's a shit situation.
Yeah,
right?
and it's like now like they're yelling out like why, you know, kind of.
Well, but then they not only did they but before they realized
Yeah.
it, they're like, I don't know what's biting me, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
fight back.
Yeah.
And now I'm getting mad. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna start fighting to get out of the situation that I'm in.
Yeah.
And then it gets to like what
Yeah.
you're saying, where they're really turning it on,
Yeah.
and they're like, I'm like fighting my way out of hell
Yes.
to
Yeah.
get back to Eden.
Or trying to.
Or trying to,
Because you
right?
ain't going nowhere. You done mess up, hey,
Them
Ron.
claws are deep in that shit. Them hooks roll.
It's like
deep.
pulling you back in.
He's like,
It's an anchor, homie.
no.
Yep.
Got you, bitch.
Good try. Gotcha, bitch.
And just real quick, like my man's like ability to sing. I don't know if it's the same person singing and screaming, but if they're able to keep their voice whole and do both of those things
Yeah.
in the same song, that is phenomenal. Like,
Yeah.
that's
So I know, I mean, obviously, like during a live session, like if you're able to like see this live, yeah, like my man's gonna like do everything from like start to finish. But I know, like I'm pretty confident, like during the studio session,
Yeah, he
stuff
probably
is
broke 'em
done
up.
bits
Yeah,
and
yeah.
pieces, though. You
I'm
know,
sure
Yeah.
to make it perfect. But
Yeah.
like if he was able to do this live
Yeah.
and then keep going with other songs too.
Yeah, because I could definitely like see my man like doing his whole entire thing live, though.
Yeah.
You know, but it's gonna definitely take some breath control. It's gonna definitely take a day of vocal rest.
Gonna need some water.
Water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much is rising right now.
Yeah. We getting out of here.
Yeah.
We swimming up.
Oh, it's flowing. Dope.
Buzz fam. I don't know how this made it into our playlist or how the channel manager found it to put it in front of us, but we definitely need some more Sleep Token.
Yep.
Because super
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, it was
We've been
amazing.
sleeping on Sleep Token, so put
amazing.
us on and let us know what we should be checking out. If you're new here, welcome to the Buzz fam. Hit subscribe button so you don't miss nothing.
Yep, we'll see you on that next one.
Peace.